Were you going to Mr. Sub ever?
During school?
Yeah. I mean, we all did.
Look, I'm like, during school.
Right.
Look, during school. Yeah, I did a few times. Not
Mama,
too often.
That was in the past.
Not
Let that go.
Not too often. Man. That nuggets you brought.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That was it.
That was it.
That's why she was singing Mr. Taylor.
And honestly, get out the way.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I recently saw a picture of me from homecoming. I was just looking, you know what I'm saying, everything. And it was right in here. Oh, my goodness. That's what it was. We thought we was grown back then.
Yep. One night of freedom.
Yes. And ended up at White Castle.
Right.
Welcome back to another episode of For the T-Birds podcast. I'm here with my lovely co-host,
Danae Russell.
I'm Reggie Hamilton. Today we are here with another special guest, Myesha BawseLady Anderson. Welcome home. When is the last time you've been back in Thornwood?
The last time I've been back in Thornwood was, had to be some years ago because I was substitute teaching for the district.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was at Thornridge and then I came over here a few times. So that had to be about like before COVID.
Gotcha.
Some years.
So a few years.
Yeah,
It
a few years.
feels like home.
Yes, it does feel like home. I was so excited. Got the butterflies like the first day of school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you had the opportunity to be a substitute teacher within the district?
Yes.
So give us a comparison on what that experience is
Like
from.
being at the other two school or whichever schools you were at.
So being at the other two schools, it was definitely a different experience because they're just not Thornwood.
Right.
They're just not us. But it was nice. Thorn is very family oriented.
Okay.
So a lot of people that work there, they went to school there or they grew up in the area. Thornridge was very nice. And welcoming, and I
Yeah. See, she trying her best on Ridge.
I'm trying my best. But you know what though? And then I also worked at the Peace Center. So that was the school where the students who get in trouble and things like that, they have to go there. And that was a really great experience too. But when I came back to Thornwood, it was like, okay, the students were a little different than how we were, but it was good. It was a really good experience. I didn't get to come over here as much as I would have liked to, though.
Yeah.
The other schools kind of needed more assistance and things.
As usual.
Naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I wish I could have came over here a little bit more, but yeah, it was a great experience. I love being a substitute teacher.
Amen.
So we start out with the same question.
Okay.
Who was Myesha then and who is Myesha now?
Oh man, okay. So Myesha then was, I would say she was a leader still. She was a leader. Very kind of outspoken, extroverted, talked to a lot of people, just kind of really did her own thing, if that makes sense. And during that time, I found my footing by doing hair in high school. And yes, I was gonna get to that. So that's what really was my high school experience. Outside of like having a good time and everything, I was doing hair in high school. I was traveling. I was doing the students' hair. I was doing their family hair. And so yeah, that was Myesha then. And Myesha now is still a leader.
Okay.
She is a boss lady, and she owns her own hair salon, and she leads a team of about 10 people, including hairstylists, a barber, and a nail technician with a receptionist. So, yeah.
Love that.
It's really cool that like the gift that you had in high school has materialized into something that you're your own CEO of your brand yourself. That's really cool. Congratulations on that.
Thank you so much. And yes, Danae was definitely somebody whose hair that I used to do all the time. And I always dreamed of having my own hair salon.
Yeah.
But at that time, it was me just traveling to different people's houses and things like that. And so that's when I created my first business, which was Here We Go.
Okay.
Because I was traveling everywhere. So I'm like, here we go, here we go, here we go. And so, yeah, I'm just happy to be where I'm at now.
Amen. Amen. In class of 05.
Oh,
right?
yes, the best class. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
wow.
I'm sorry, you all. Yes.
Sure. So,
No. Yes, class of 05.
so any of your classmates that you were doing their hair at that current time, are there still some of your clients to this day?
Yes, actually, some of them are still some of my clients, and I've since then gained more 05 classmates. The natural wave kind of came in with the locks and natural hair and things like that. And so that's one of the things that I specialize in is natural hair and locks. So they do come to me, and yeah, so I'm really happy about that because I still have their support.
Right.
I left and went away to college, so I wasn't for sure. And other people started doing hair and everything, so I wasn't for sure when I came back that I would get that support again, but I really did.
Yeah.
Amen.
Nice. So we're going to work our way up, like from past, present, future.
Okay, let's do it.
So you mentioned that maybe in high school you were a leader. Some may have seen you have some rebellious energy. What was that? What was that about?
You know what I find about leaders is that a lot of them were rebellious, and I think they were just trying to find their lane to leadership. At that time, I wouldn't say I was a leader, but I was just kind of making my own lane, making my own way. And I don't know if this leads into my funny story.
That's fine.
Does it?
Yeah,
okay.
that's fine.
All right. So I always wanted to do hair. That's all I wanted to do, really. And my family, at that time, it was more about college and going to school and things like that. And so entrepreneurship wasn't really a big thing in my family. And my drive for doing hair, they didn't understand. So it was the ACT time. And, you know, as a whole class, you have to take the ACT. And I'll never forget, it was our time to do it. And I came to school. But then I left school. So I did not take the ACT with the class because I'm like, I'm not going to college.
Right.
Like, that's just not what I'm going to do.
Right.
However, the school, they give you like a
makeup date.
like a makeup date. Yep. They give you a makeup date, but they gave it to me on a bright green, like lime green paper. And I stuck it in my pocket, and I don't know, maybe a week or so later, my mom was downstairs washing my clothes. And it was in that pocket. And she ended up seeing it. She said, "You ain't take that ACT." I couldn't make up nothing at the time. I really couldn't. I was so stuck because in my mind, I'm like, okay, if I don't take the ACT, then that'll mean I won't get into college, but I'll be able to do hair.
And that's the way a teenager thinks.
That's what I was
like, let me just
thinking.
avoid this and it'll go away.
Yeah, no, my mom didn't go away.
Right.
So, thankfully,
that
so
green paper.
no, we did not. So she called me and she called up to the school and she made sure that I was at the next one. So, of course, I ended up taking it. And I did well on the ACT, so I was able to get into Alabama A&M. But that was like a real rebel story that I did that I really thought I was gonna get by with that.
Yeah. Well, thank God that you got your college experience.
Yes.
HBCU, right?
Yes.
Now, talk us through that transition coming from Thornwood going into a HBCU culture.
If I could just add
okay,
too, because I think at that time, like now, HBCU culture is way bigger than I would say it was during our time. Like people weren't really pushing that, and so that was a unique decision at that time.
It was actually. So my mom during that time, South Suburban had a trios program.
Okay.
And junior
What's that?
year,
I'm sorry.
a trios program. So they would help students go to college tours and things like that. So she signed me up for it. And we went down south. So we went to Fisk, we went to Tennessee State, and then we went to Alabama A&M. So the funny story about that is we go to Alabama A&M, they take us to the cafeteria, it's time for us to eat. I'm walking through there, and somebody like, "Myesha!" And I'm like, wait a minute, I don't know nobody in college. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially in Alabama. And it was literally a young lady that I grew up in church with.
Okay.
And she was going there, and she was kind of a leader in what she did. She was a part of House Arrest too, the dance group.
Gotcha.
Shout out to
And
House Arrest.
yes, definitely. And so when she called my name, I'm like, oh, I know people.
All right.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go here. If I was decide to go to college, then this is the school that I'm going to. And of course the ACT story and everything, but that was one of the schools that I applied to, and I did get in. I got in there. I got in Mississippi Valley State, and I think another school, but I decided to go there because of that reason. And that transition was different, but it was well needed.
Right.
It was well needed to kind of calm me down. Down south is calming. I'm not sure about necessarily now per se, but definitely during that time, it was a common experience. So I needed to go to Alabama A&M.
Got you.
I used to say, and I think I could still say it, that I wouldn't be the woman that I am, or a young woman at that time, woman now, if I didn't go there.
Yeah. Thank God that mom found that green piece of paper that day during the laundry. So.
Yes,
Did
definitely.
you get homesick at all being so far away?
You know what? I didn't.
Really?
I did. I mean, okay, so towards the end, I was down there 7 years. So I lived in Huntsville 7 years. So towards the end, when people were graduating and going off in their careers and things of that nature, I kind of got homesick. But in the beginning, I was having a ball.
Yeah.
Like all those down south country people, Mobile and everywhere and all that. Man, I
so
loved
nice.
it. Oh, they were so nice. And, the guys and all of that stuff and everything. I mean, hey, they was different. They was different. I'm be honest.
That Southern hospitality.
Yes, that Southern. Oh, yes, that Southern hospitality, the food. Because I wasn't getting like, what is it? Home cooked meals regularly.
Yeah.
You know, my mom worked and things like that, so I wasn't getting those home cooked meals or I forget what you call them, soul food, soul food meals. So that's what comfort food. Yeah, so it really like it kept me there, and it actually was a lot of people from Chicago there.
Yeah,
Chicago, some people from Thornwood and surrounding suburbs and things like that.
Yeah, I know a handful of people went down there from my class too. I think like every few years there's like a school that people like. I think it was Illinois State. A lot of people were going to out of my class.
I remember that. Yeah.
And so I think during that time, Alabama A&M.
A&M.
A&M was a more popular
schools.
school. Sometimes I wish I went to a HBCU. I was recruited by one, but it just felt like, I don't know. I guess I wanted like a more worldly experience, but then in hindsight, you got it there, and you got to experience your own people, Black excellence, right? Like
definitely.
You had to seek that out at PWI. So like, I think the kids now need to invest in seeing both opportunities as something that maybe they could pursue. But
definitely.
I wish I went to HBCU. If it seemed
Do
fun.
you? I mean, you play sports, so
Yeah.
a lot of sports programs at HBCUs don't get poured into.
No, they really don't. We were in the SWAC.
Yep.
You know, and they really didn't. There was a lot of talent, but it just didn't hit
I didn't
for
play.
those.
I was on the bench.
Well, I guess maybe you could have started the trend.
I didn't have your experience. trust me.
Understood. But you spoke a little bit about creating your own lane like earlier in Thornwood without really knowing it, right? And that's every leader. You have to like bet on yourself.
Yes.
So like talk us through that.
Betting on myself looked like, honestly, like I had blinders on. When I tried to do my major was psychology.
Okay.
So I tried to go down that path of I'm going to be this career woman, I'm going to be in human resources, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. But it just kept coming back to me like, you're going to do hair. You're going to do that.
Wasn't who you were.
That just wasn't who I was. And I kept trying to be something that I wasn't.
Right.
And it just, that never worked for me. I've never got a job. And I have a degree. I have my degree, undergrad degree. And I've never gotten a job in like a career.
Right.
A professional job. But when I bet on myself, and I went to hair school, because I did hair in college too, but when I went to hair school and I just kept pursuing that and just never let up with that, it led me to 2020, where since then when COVID happened and I was doing hair the whole time, like completely, I've never been back to a job since.
Love that for you.
And that's been 6 years now. 6 years I haven't.
Make your own schedule.
Yes.
Yeah, handle your own appointments and everything. I'm actually shocked you still are doing hair and you just don't have people working for you.
Yeah.
And maybe that's coming.
Yeah, I think it is. It will
But you
come.
enjoy it.
Yeah.
But that's what I was gonna say. It's kind of like I tell people, like, well, what else I'm gonna do?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm into business. I'm into other investments and other things like that. But like, it makes me feel good. Like, I might not do it as much as like having a full roster of clientele, but I'll probably do hair forever.
Yeah.
Got you. So have your selective few.
Yeah, you know.
And I imagine you still kind of use that psychology degree when people are sitting in your chair, because I'm sure you hear a lot. I think that
Yes.
is that just a part of being a hairstylist. Is
I
that
think
you,
it is.
Yeah, you just helping people through problems.
Yes, I think it is. And so I'm happy that I did do that college experience and got my degree in psychology. And I also have a master's of science and organizational leadership.
That's what I'm talking about.
So
That's what I'm talking about.
yes, so those degrees that I thought were gonna go into like maybe a corporate world, now I'm able to do it in my business.
Gotcha.
So the psychology is talking with my clients or even talking with the staff that works in there,
Right.
you know, because this industry or just entrepreneurship in general it can be hard.
Yeah.
It can be really
does.
hard and it can hit your confidence a lot. So just kind of talking with them and telling them, you know, what the road that I went through and things like that. And then as far as the master's degree, the organizational leadership, that's what keeps the body together in my salon. We're really good. We work really well together. I keep the place up and everybody loves my leadership.
Right.
I don't.
And I was definitely going to ask you about that. I'm a fan of like leaders in general. Love to study leadership. So I would want to ask you, what do you feel like your mission as a leader is, like within your establishment that you got?
My mission as a leader, honestly, is to empower entrepreneurs in the beauty industry or just in general. It's not about being a boss, as I say, B-O-S-S. I'm a B-A-W-S-E, which is a beautiful, anointed woman, successful entrepreneur.
Love that.
And so I just encourage everyone that's in entrepreneurship to be the best that they can be. Stick it out. It's not going to be easy. You're not going to just get full results in a month or two. Like, you really have to go through the trials and the tribulations that, you know, come with that. And you have to go through when people don't support you. You know, like maybe family or friends or things like that. So we have to lean on one another. So I just consider myself a really a just passionate but concerning leader type of thing.
And I'm always interested in like you said, you started your business before COVID. How did COVID impact, and like how did you withstand that? Because I guess women gonna always get their hair done.
Yeah.
So
Hope prayerfully.
Right, look, okay, all right,
Yeah.
okay. So before COVID, I actually had opened up some suites. It was in Lansing. I had an old dental office that had a few front spaces, and at that time, I had some flack with Lansing as far as my business plan was there, but it wasn't as detailed as I feel like it should have been at that time. And what I mean by that is I was trying to, because I want to empower other people, I was trying to get them to have their own licenses. So it was kind of creating like multiple salons versus it just being one component. So I got a lot of flack for that. So I only had estheticians inside of there. And I got that place, I think, in like 2018. And I was struggling at that time with having that place because I couldn't even do hair in there. Like, they stopped all of that. They were only letting me do, like I said, estheticians, which are like people that do skin.
I was
And,
gonna say, Reggie don't know what that is.
right, okay. They do skin. And I mean, listen, I definitely recommend people to get to an esthetician if they can, because just the skin massages and just taking care of your skin, you know, are things
The
that's
largest organ.
yeah, exactly. And when we grew up, we didn't really know about all of those things.
Stratex,
You know what I'm
Maxima.
saying? Yeah, that's it. That's all. You know, it was wash up, wash your face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no specific soap, nothing like that. So, but those young ladies were in there at that time. And so with that being said, I was struggling.
Okay.
So COVID actually was a blessing because I was behind on my rent. And not the young lady, she wasn't a young lady, but the landlord was threatening to put me out and sue me and everything. So by the grace, COVID happened. Now I still had to pay her back some, but
You got
I was
some
able
time.
to, yes, I had time. I had that whole year when, money was flowing that
Right,
year. You
right.
know what I'm saying? So I was able to pay that back and get out of that with ease,
Gotcha.
if that makes sense.
Yep.
But I was so scared. I'm like, oh my God, this going to be in my record. And da-da-da-da-da. So yeah, that's how I got to the COVID space.
So what would you say entrepreneurship has taught you about yourself?
Patience. Entrepreneurship has truly taught me patience, and the number one thing, I said patience first, but honestly, it taught me to lean on God. Really lean on God more because He's my source. And just trying to not put it all on me.
Right.
When we have a lot of pressure all on us, that's when we feel like we can't make it, we can't do it, and nobody's there. So just really, my faith, that has really increased so much. I always knew God, I always went to church, and I love God and things like that, but I love Him even more now.
That's what I'm talking about.
Lord.
There's something about when He proves something to
Oh
you.
man, time and time again, So that and with that COVID experience and having not going back to the quote unquote workforce, I know that's nothing but God.
Right.
It's not me.
And that's all I hear through your story. Like, you started so young doing hair, questioned it maybe, or like tried to do a path that wasn't yours, and you found your way back to it. And like, that's how you know that God is in the mix. And we ain't gonna go down the church.
Yeah, I know we're not sorry, but that's just my, yes.
That's good. What would you say your biggest win in entrepreneurship has been?
My biggest win is the salon I have right now.
Okay.
Because like I said, I went from having one that didn't do so well. It closed up. Wasn't for sure. I wanted to open up again, but I wasn't for sure that it would open up again. And to leave from COVID, go into a salon for about 2.5 years, and to get the salon that I have is 3,000 square feet.
Okay.
And
I'm
yeah.
talking about.
It's 3,000 square feet. It's in a area that was popping before, which is the Landed Strip Mall area off Torrance, so tops and bottoms, and Walmart used to be there and stuff like that. And so to have it on a front street with my name plastered there on the building, and I have a wonderful team, so I think that's my greatest
How does it feel to
accomplishment.
drive up to that every day, or like when you go there to see your name up on that?
At first I wasn't taking it in. Sometimes we do stuff and we want it and we just doing it. But then I had to start taking some time in, like, man, wow.
Right.
Yeah.
From here on to go.
Yes, here we go.
Here we go to now your own space. That's
Yes, so it feels really good.
Right. And I know Nate touched on like your biggest win. So what is your biggest opportunities, would you say?
My biggest opportunities is to encourage the community, the beauty industry community, and any entrepreneur for that. I think that that's where I spend a lot of my time, even though I'm doing hair and stuff like that, but I spend a lot of my time like motivating, encouraging, and pouring into people.
Love that.
So yeah.
Love that.
Yep. So leadership is obviously one of your best attributes.
Yes.
And we were here at the same time, so I got to see it in action. When did you know that people naturally followed you?
I would say, when did I really realize it? I think it wasn't until I came back home from college. And everybody was like,
Trying to link up.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? They trying to link up. They like, you went to school, you was down there, and all of that. So I think that it was when I moved back home from college.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Got you.
Do you feel like leadership has gotten easier for you now? Like, is it something you intentionally are seeking, or it's just kind of who you are?
I really feel like it's just who I am.
Yeah.
It's so natural. I get a lot of compliments from people that come in about how beautiful the salon is, or just how I'm, running the salon. And they just like, you do it so, or even my staff, they like, you just do it so effortlessly.
It doesn't sound like it feels like work.
No, it doesn't. It does not feel like work.
That is the goal, everyone.
Yes, it does not feel like work, even when things are happening in the salon. So of course I have to take care of the maintenance. I have to make sure, like the plumbing and electricity and things like that. I'm still running a business.
Right.
So those things that sometimes people might be like, dang, this happened again. Dang, this happened. It's like, okay, well, all right. Let's take care of this. Yeah. Let's take care of that. And that's the one thing. Another thing that they love about it is that if something happens in that salon, I'm on it just like that.
Love that.
They cannot say there's been a time where anything has happened as it relates to the functioning or them making their money or anything like that has been a lack.
Gotcha. And that's one of the biggest things about leadership is removing barriers while you're empowering and giving people the opportunity to advance and stuff. So I love to hear that from all the leaders and stuff. So let's go and reflect on our time at Thornwood.
Okay.
You want to go rapid fire or this or that?
One question before we get into rapid fire.
Okay.
Cause I'm always curious, at what point did you know you were going to be a T-Bird? Like, what junior high school did you go to? And at what point did you know, all right, I'm going to Thornwood to wear the blue and gold?
So I went to Dirksen. I grew up in Calumet City.
Okay.
Yep, I grew up in Calumet City, off Sibley, in Oglesby. And so I went to Dirksen, and I'm be honest, I didn't really know anything about Thornwood. I just knew that they just said that's the school that I'm supposed to go to because of my district. I had no idea the impact it would have on me then or even today. So it was just one of those things, like, I was open for the experience, like, okay, all right, cool.
Okay.
Sometimes I think people that are not athletes don't look at it
Right.
the same way,
Right.
But you cheered.
Yeah, I did. I did.
So you found a way to be a part of the school culture in more ways than just cheering.
Yeah.
Shout out to Billy Griggs.
nice.
Right, yes, man.
Right.
And at that time, it was another one. Oh, man.
Another coach.
It was another coach, Coach Donna.
Okay.
She was the
Oh,
freshman
yeah.
coach.
Oh, yeah.
She was
Yeah.
the freshman coach. And
Coach Donna.
that's what I was going to say. I love Coach Donna. Unfortunately, I couldn't continue on with that because, you have to do the medical clearance.
Okay.
And I ended up having a heart murmur. So, yeah. And it wasn't like bad, but they didn't clear me to, continue cheering. So that was a little crushing.
Yeah.
I think that kind of pivoted me too.
Where you were supposed to be.
Yeah.
Probably open
God don't make mistakes. Right?
Nope.
All right, so rapid fire.
Okay.
Best cafeteria food here. Or what was your cafeteria order?
Oh.
Or did you go to lunch?
Okay.
Yeah,
Right. That part. No, my best cafeteria food, honestly, I used to like. Didn't they used to make like them like nachos?
Yeah.
I love that. I love their cheese. Yeah, with the scoop, that one scoop. It used to make me so mad. But I used to love the nachos, and then I love the chips with cheese. I used to go to the stand a lot,
off to the side,
and they would sell the pizza puffs over there. So I like that. So those is my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Most stylish classmate.
Most stylish classmate.
Who was swagged out, putting that stuff
Swagged
on.
out.
Y'all had a lot of.
We did. We really did. But you know what? The one person that honestly comes to mind, because he started the mic movement, if I'm not mistaken, Corey.
Okay.
Corey,
Okay.
yeah.
I figured you was gonna say Corey.
Yeah. Because I'm like, it was people that were dressed nice. Don't get me wrong. But I would definitely have to say him.
Yeah.
For sure.
I remember Thornwood being like a fashion show during
For
our
sure.
time.
For sure. I'm thinking about Corey.
And then I was gonna say that after, Corey last order, Corey McBride.
McBride.
Yeah. I mean,
with his characters and the different shoes, the paint on the shoes and stuff.
Yeah.
He was cold.
He was cold. So yeah. So those.
Class clown.
Who was the class clown? think. Y'all dating me now. Oh Lord, who was the class clown?
And y'all just had y'all 20th.
I know, and
So
I
I'm
can't
sure
even
somebody
remember.
sticks out.
You know what? At that time, I think Bobby Winbush.
Oh,
He was
Bobby.
so.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Like he was a mess. So I would say class
a good
clown
one.
for him. I would definitely say that.
Got you.
Yep.
And the most underrated teacher.
The most underrated teacher, Miss Leathers.
Miss Leathers.
Miss Leathers, like, I mean, there's definitely a bunch of other ones. Don't get me wrong, but she always come to mind. Everybody loved her so much that we invited her to our 10-year reunion dinner. It was a reunion dinner, and she I can't really tell this story, but she was like a mama.
Okay.
Like for real, for real. And when we came in school, not like we were supposed to be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, stern talking too.
Yes, most definitely. She said, when you come here. I said, oh Lord. Oh man. She said, don't ever come in here like that again. I said, oh.
But I respect that.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. And that's what made me love her more because not everybody else, they didn't care. I'm not going to say that.
Right.
But she took that mother or auntie role, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, to keep us on the right path. So, yeah.
And I had her and her husband. They both didn't play. Like I don't know who was more strict and stern. Mr. Leathers, that man did not play at all.
Yeah.
Because honestly, when you're a teenager, you want that.
Yeah.
Like, people think that teenagers are avoiding accountability, and like, you loved her because of that.
I
right?
did.
Like, she
I did.
pointed out you was wrong, and she told you. I appreciate that.
And I would have to add one
yeah,
second.
go ahead.
I would have to add too, because being a rebel, I was in the dean's office a lot. I would have to say Rufus Taylor. Mr. Taylor,
Shout out
that was
to
my
Mr.
dog.
Taylor.
Shout out to Mr. Taylor. That was my dog because he really tried to keep me out of trouble. He'd be like, Myesha, you here again?
Third time this week.
He's like, all right, I'm going to get you in school. He tried his hardest not to like suspend me out of school,
Gotcha.
you know. So I really appreciate it.
Shout out to very qualified administrators that would
Yes.
help and not just throw the book at you, give you 10 days.
Yeah.
What is a song that takes you back to high school? I can see the wheels turning.
Lord. Oh Lord. This is about to be
It's pretty Ricky just say that.
right. I was thinking it's about to be one of those songs.
Oh Lord, no. Well, no, it's not gonna be Pretty Ricky. But we was on that crime mob movement, man. That Nuggets you buck.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That was it.
That was it.
That's why she was saying Mr. Taylor.
And honestly, get out the way.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we had our like class T-shirts, and that was the song that they played for us, like in the gym. I think we had to get together for our
We
picture
think about
or
that.
something.
Right.
And I mean, we just rapping it and everything. And I think our shirts did say Nuggets you buck. So yeah, I would have to say
good old
that.
days.
Yeah, you know, we were kids.
Okay. So Friday night football game or a basketball game?
Basketball.
Basketball.
For sure.
Yeah. And you was there during one of the best times to be at the
Yes, I really was. That's when you were on the
I was a little bit younger. I think
bit
you
younger?
had to be there during Eddie.
I was
Eddie
there
Curry.
a little bit, like 1 year with Eddie Curry. And then we had
they went to
Andre.
state the next year.
They went to state the next year. We had like the
That was like Jeremy,
David Moss.
Jeremy, Eric.
Yes.
all
Oh
of them.
yes.
Yeah.
Right. And Andre. What's his name?
Muse?
Muse.
Yeah.
Yeah, Muse.
Yep.
Him. And then even in our class, you know, we had Lante, we had Goldie, we had all those great players during that time frame. And even the younger ones, Kobe,
Yep.
you know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yeah.
So
Kobe
yeah,
G.
right.
You know, the best
you know,
no disrespect to those guys, those older guys, but you know, when you
So,
get
yeah.
the Kobe, Reggie, Trey.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
a special
Trey
time.
Blue. Yeah, you know, so yeah, I was able to see all of you all athletes, just kind of going after your passion and your dreams. So that was cool.
Yeah.
It was basketball for sure.
Yeah.
That was like peak.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything like it yet. If you could relive one day from Thornwood, what would it be?
Relive one day from Thornwood. What would it be? Let me think. That's a good question. Relive one day.
Or any special event, like stick out, any game, any pep rally.
I used to love the pep rally.
That's why I would say if since you mentioned that, the pep rallies, those were so fun.
Did we have
Like,
one or were there two?
I think there were
Two.
two, like one
Okay.
for the football season and then one for
For
basketball
basketball.
season.
Okay.
And I enjoyed those times. Like, first of all, getting away from class, and just
Find your friends. sit by them.
right, you could sit by them. It was a little free,
Yeah.
you know, to be able to do that. So I would definitely say like the pep rallies
Yeah.
were cool. Yeah.
Okay, so we mentioned that you just had your 20-year reunion. I know you were in leadership for
Yes.
that. What was that process like for
Okay.
Reggie, who has his coming?
Yeah,
up
but
soon?
06
He
they
tried-
need more help
But
than
he
we
tried
do.
to act like his is 10 years away.
Right.
They need your help. Let them know.
And I love 06.
Yeah,
Definitely.
thank you.
Love y'all. And it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be
It's gonna
okay.
be all
It's gonna be all right.
Yep.
It's gonna be all right. So I was a part of the 10-year class reunion committee, and it was a lot of us during that time frame, and that went during that time. I think we were still a little younger, so trying to work together and different personalities, strong, not strong, whatever it was, it kind of pushed people away
Gotcha.
from doing the committee, and so. Because of just that leader in me and the love that I have for Thornwood in our class, it was just kind of like, and also it was people coming to me. I thought about it, but they were asking me to do it, you know, to Myesha, you know, if you do it, then everybody else will come. And I'm like, really? Like, you know what I'm
Look at that
saying?
leadership.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so then from there, it was like, okay, all right, I'll do it. I mean, I don't have any children. I ain't had nothing going on at the time like that. You know, I was building a business, but it was still like something extra to do. And then I asked 3 other classmates, would they be a part of it with me? One of them, she did not. She was a part of the other reunion. She did not want to do it.
Yeah.
But she said, for you, Myesha, I'll do it. And I love that because she was our she was our marketing person.
Gotcha.
And we needed that. Like and so that experience was really good because we started ahead of time. We started about 2 years prior.
right there.
Very
So kind of
smart,
just
right?
even getting the wheels turning.
Yeah.
And we did have we asked them to poll about where they wanted to go. And our class did want to go out the country.
Okay.
But I'm be honest, I had never went nowhere with y'all.
Right.
So I just really wasn't, you know, sold on the out the country. I said, let's go to Vegas. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be nice. Now I ain't know for sure, but you know, I just
Gotta take that
you know,
risk.
I'm like, hey, right. Hey, they was trusting me anyway.
Right.
Why not? I'm like, listen, y'all, we could spread out. We ain't gotta be all close
Right,
together and stuff like that. And I mean, and then this was for the guys. I'm like, guys like to gamble. You know what I'm saying? So you know, and when the out the country was off the table, and I think we were still voting, and everybody was like, well, where you know, what is, I'm like, I'm saying Vegas. And everybody ended up picking Vegas, and that's how we got to Vegas. And
Love
it was
that.
good.
Love that. Take note, Danae. Oh, y'all.
Okay.
A little behind.
So don't do that. We'll go back to some this and that and then wrap up with some stuff. So just different questions. Just pick one. Tell me a little bit.
Okay.
Silk press or braids?
For me to do or what
For
I
you
like?
to do.
Oh,
Whatever bring in the most money.
that part. I'm transitioning, so it would have been braids, but I don't do braids as
Yeah.
much, so it's silk press.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Coffee or energy drink?
Energy drink.
Energy drink.
Yeah,
Okay. What's your favorite one?
I still like Red Bull.
Okay.
What's
Old
that
school.
hard?
I mean, I don't drink it
Okay,
regularly
okay.
anymore.
Okay.
But if you ask between like coffee or
Yeah.
that, or as well, because I drink caramel macchiatos. Is that coffee?
It's more sugar than anything. I
It's
would
more
think.
sugar than
Yeah,
coffee.
yeah.
Yeah. So, but I would go for an energy drink though.
Early bird or night owl?
Oh, night owl.
You don't sleep?
Are
Are you team insomnia?
I'm starting to sleep because of how my schedule is
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
switching for me for an early bird, but I don't care for it.
Yeah.
I'm catching up to it.
Gotcha.
But really that going to college and doing those papers late and
Yeah.
working on a master's
Yeah.
and all of that, I was a night
It'll
owl
keep you
for a
up.
long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. CEO or employee?
CEO.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for
Boss
sure.
lady.
For sure. For sure.
A text or a phone call?
Text me.
Yeah. I don't be wanting to talk either.
Text me.
Like, we can get this message across through a text.
Yeah. I agree.
That sounds mean, but just tell me what you want.
Yeah, and my phone knows that too. Like I keep my phone on silent, but I'll say the past maybe 6 months, not consecutively, but I've been trying to like keep it on ring, and I never hear the phone ring though.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, my phone knows. Like,
Right.
yeah, just text me.
So, small business or a big corporation?
Small business.
Small business. Keep it
Small
intimate.
business. Keep it intimate. You can grow to big corporations, but sometimes I feel like you can get lost, you know, as the CEO.
Yeah.
And you're not able to relate to your people. And it becomes more about the politics
Yeah.
than about the people.
Yeah.
So
Heels or sneakers?
it used to be heels, but sneakers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I've comfortable. What is comfortable? Okay.
Some crotch.
Right.
Whatever.
Come on now.
Chicago or Atlanta?
Today, I'm gonna say Chicago.
Okay. Back then it was 8 times.
Back then, it was Atlanta. It was Atlanta, but I wasn't, and I think it was because I was down south. But coming back to Chicago, I didn't give Chicago a chance.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Like it's so much going on.
Right.
And when you're from here, you tend not to
Right.
like experience those.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't. But when I really start as an adult and just kind of maneuvering on my own sometimes, going downtown or past downtown, it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we have a wonderful, wonderful city.
We do.
We
do.
really do, and it's
Summertime
beautiful.
shine.
To take more advantage of it. Like I feel like I have
Yes,
family
I
out
agree.
of town and they always like, you don't be going to the I'm like, no, I don't.
Right.
But
I say the same
yeah, I need to
thing.
do better.
Yeah,
Last one. Hustle hard or work smart?
both.
Yeah.
Both. You want to work smart, but you gotta have that dog in you. You gotta
Yes.
have that hustle
Yes.
in you. You know what I'm saying? So work smart first, then I would say hustle hard. Yeah. Then you might not have to hustle as
Right.
hard.
Right.
You
The
know.
hard
Right.
work might already do it for you.
So, Myesha talking to baby Myesha back at Thornwood.
Because there is a little Myesha walking around,
Yep,
you know?
Yep, believe it or not. Believe it or not. So, what would the boss lady now tell younger Myesha back then?
I would tell younger Myesha, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. And give yourself time and grace to go through the things that, whatever it is that you're going to go through, don't feel like you're going to always be there.
Right.
Unless you keep your mindset there. And just with those added to those things, just try to continue to build your confidence. You know, self-esteem originally is not self-esteem, it's people pouring into you, but finding your self-esteem with that and just holding on to it and knowing who you are and whose you are.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I see you brought a product. We want to give you some time to just promote anything that you have going on?
Yes. Okay, so I am Myesha Anderson. I am the CEO, owner, boss lady at MA Beauty Suites, 16747 Torrance Avenue, Lansing, Illinois. We have hairstylists, barbers, and nail techs, and we're still looking for some hairstylists or a barber as well.
I could go ahead. No, I'm kidding.
Yes, look. Right now, listen, I'll motivate you. I'll get you there. While owning the salon, I also do hair as well. And I have come up with a product. Here we go. Since that was my first business, I didn't want to let my baby go.
Yeah.
So I had to figure out a way to, incorporate it. So this is Here We Go, going to great lengths for you. So we're helping with length retention.
Okay.
This is our Rosewater Hydrating Daily Mist. So this goes for, originally it started with locks. Because a lot of people, they're not like hydrating their locks. They're not maintaining them. They feel like, oh, well, I got locks, so I could just live.
Right.
And it's not like that.
Right. Gotta keep them well.
I feel like that was sold to us in the 90s. Like, you get your locks and then you have to worry about them. But no, you have to keep them fresh. You have to keep them clean.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Like I like to say to people, it's a low maintenance, not no maintenance.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And so so this right here helps you. And the other thing was I was telling them, they were asking questions like, how do I keep my hair hydrated? What do I put on my hair and all that? And I'm telling them to go to the beauty supply store and everything. And one of my clients, she just kept pushing me like, when you gonna make a product? When you gonna make a product? And I'm not gonna lie, she irritated me. Like, it bothered me so bad because I just didn't feel like it.
Right.
Or I just wasn't in the mindset.
Right.
But I thank God she did that.
Amen.
So like those nudges help. And ever since then, like I said, this is the product right here, Rosewater Hydrating Daily Mist. And it's for hair hydration and retention.
Okay.
There are essential oils infused. To help hair growth, hair strengthening, dry and itchy scalp while improving the overall appearance of the hair and scalp. Okay. And when I say this sells off the shelf, like I make it at home. Yes, I got you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. It sells off the shelf every time I make it.
Okay.
It's made with fresh roses, so
Okay.
I take my time with it. And the ingredients are on here. And the main thing is that I have on here is 1 Corinthians 13, 4, and 7. And that's just the love that I have for just my business and for the hair and people.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So can we get that by just coming to the shop, or can we order it as well?
Yes, so right now you can get it by coming to the shop.
Okay.
But I am looking to possibly put it on maybe what's they do it on Amazon.
Amazon,
and stuff,
yeah,
or
the
stuff
shipping
like
with
that.
Amazon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Drop
Very
shipping,
yep,
something like that.
Very smart.
Yeah, Shopify,
Yeah.
things like that. So
Coming
I'm
soon.
looking to coming soon.
Yeah.
Coming soon. Coming
Copy
soon,
that.
guys. Coming soon. Yes, definitely.
And how do we reach Myesha? Like, you got an Instagram handle you want to share?
Yes. So all of my Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok is under MA Beauty Suites. You can follow me there. And that's where we have things that we're doing in the salon, hair videos, and any hair questions that you have, or if you're looking for a hairstylist or anything like that. I do want to point out, and I have to shout out my people. So I don't know if this is all the way true, but a little bit I feel like it is. Currently, I think I have the most Thornwood people working in the salon with me.
Love that. We love
Yes.
that. Clap it up on that one. That's what I'm talking
That's you.
about.
Yes,
Homegrown.
yes,
Homegrown.
definitely. So if y'all don't mind, can I mention
Of
them?
course.
Sure.
Of course.
Okay, so we have Kana Boo. She does locks. You can find her on Facebook under Kana Boo, but she does locks and natural hair. She's class of 05.
Okay.
Then we have Itea the One. She's class of 04. She did my hair. She's my stylist.
looks
I don't do
really
my
good.
own hair.
Looks
So she
good.
does it. Thank
Okay.
you. We have the young lady that did my nails.
Okay.
Okay, because I wanted to get
Yes.
a nail cam
Yes.
eventually.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gold and blue, they look good.
Nay the Nail Goddess. She's actually a part of your class. Janae Jenkins.
Okay.
Yep, she's a part of your class. And then we have her younger sister, Stephanie Camille. I can't remember exactly what class it is. I think it's 2011, but
Okay.
I know for a fact she graduated from Thornwood.
Got you.
And then we have one more person, Marie Avery.
Okay.
She did go to Thornwood with us freshman year. That's how we met. But she ended up graduating from Thornton, so she's still a product of Additional 205.
Yeah. We
you know
made
what I'm
her
saying?
and sent her
you
to
know,
the,
right.
to the
You know what I'm
Wildcats.
saying? And then
All
she
good.
came back.
Gotcha.
So I just really wanted to highlight them, and that makes me feel good too.
Yeah.
You know, not only do I do hair for people that went to Thornwood, I actually have, the school, the vibe in there.
Yeah,
So,
we love that. We love that. Love it. Love to hear that. And as we wrap it up, so 20 years from now, what would you want people to think of when it comes to Myesha BawseLady?
When they think of me, I want them to think of, she never gave up. She never gave up. She kept pushing her dreams, and anything she put her mind to, she was gonna do it.
That's what I'm talking
So
about.
that's what I would want people to see.
Yeah.
I don't know what's gonna happen though in between that, but just know I ain't never giving up.
Right, and you're going to make it happen. We
Yes,
believe in
definitely,
you.
definitely.
Yeah.
And I just can I promote one more thing?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay, one more last thing before we wrap up. So, my salon, MA Beauty Suites, we are hosting the first ever Here We Go Trendsetters competition show. It'll be in Northwest Indiana.
Okay.
It's South Suburbs versus Northwest Indiana at Avenue 912. This is September 13th.
Okay.
It is from 2 to 6 p.m. We are looking for vendors that are going to sell out the house. We are looking for live entertainment. And we're also, of course, looking for competitors for lock speed, cut and precision, fantasy, and silk press. So you can get your tickets on Eventbrite. Just look up Here We Go Trendsetters competition show. And if you want to be a vendor, live entertainment, or competitor, just hit me up at Here We Go Trendsetters Show at gmail.com.
Okay, and we will put all of this in the information
Yeah,
box.
yeah.
No,
Sorry,
like,
y'all.
Love that.
No, I think that's you. Like, you clearly have impact. You have people working
Yep.
for you that you walk the halls with, and that's what this is about.
Yes.
Like that's the spirit in which we want this show to come off as. So
Yep.
like, we want you to promote everything. We want you to shout out everybody
Thank you.
because
Thank
that's how we
you.
keep growing, and we keep like feeding our own
Yep.
lane, like
Yeah.
our own people.
Yeah.
And our
Definitely.
youth need to be seeing this, so it's really,
Definitely.
really important.
Thank you.
Love that
Definitely.
you got everything going on, and thank you for giving us your time and your blessings today. We really appreciate
And
that.
I want to just thank you all so very much. Thank you, Danae. You was getting your hair done with me back in the day.
I got pictures with my little twisties.
like 25 years ago and
Yeah.
everything. So thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you, Reggie, so much for this opportunity.
Yes,
when we
ma'am.
were in school, you was always so nice, so sweet. And I remember that and I appreciate that. So to be on here where we're at now, so thank you so much.
No problem. And just want to thank you all for, checking us out, wrapping up another episode with another special legendary guest, Myesha BawseLady Anderson. And till the next time, for the T-Birds.
Yes.
Right.
That was so
Did it work out?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes. Thank you. That was good, y'all. Thanks.